He say these kids is crazy these days. He say that. But, and that's exactly what happened. Mentally destroyed the person I was trying to become. This is mentally destroyed the person that I wanted to be. I love him so much. I love him. I can't get his hug. I can't give it. I love you, baby girl.
And I mean, the left tries to paint a narrative that President Trump is against, he's racist, he's against black people, when his policies, which are not, they're not racialized at all, but many of his policies have the effect of helping the black community. You know, when we're talking about securing our border, when we're talking about sending ICE into these areas and getting out these illegal criminal illegals, I should say, these are steps in helping these communities. Because as you mentioned, Michelle, many of these criminal illegals are in the urban areas, which are predominantly black. Not only that, but the crime situations, you know, when we're talking about not defunding the police, but being a support to the police, this is what helps the black community. And speaking of that, you know, I got to share this video that we came upon recently. This is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking, which we are about to show you. This is a video of a young lady whose father was robbed in DC. And in the process of being robbed, they killed him. These juveniles killed him. And she is talking to the news. She is devastated by this. And I want to show you this because it goes in direct opposition of what the left is telling us. The left is telling us that the police are the biggest issues for black people, that white people and white supremacy is the biggest issue for black people, that the President Trump shouldn't go out against criminal illegals and criminals in general because that will hurt black people. Well, this story tells a different tale.
Now, I'm mentally stuck. I'm mentally lost.
Investigators say these surveillance images show that 17-year-old Kyrie Young and a group of boys stole a car, robbed 3 people, then spotted 55-year-old Donnell Phillips at this ATM around 5 a.m. on U Street.
Watching them go to the ATM, hitting them with your car. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with so many different me's. Like, I gotta learn how to be a new me now.
Donnell's daughter, Tyshia Johnson, told me he was on his way home after working an overnight shift as concierge to support his family.
Nobody else cared if I had a future. Nobody cared. My dad do. My dad did.
Investigators say Young and the boys in the car followed Donnell from the ATM, and when he crossed the street, they sped up and hit him. They got out of the car, went up to his body, and then went back to the same ATM that Donnell had just left.
He say these kids is crazy these days. He say that. But, and that's exactly what happened.
They attempted but failed to get into his account and left him in the street to die.
This has mentally destroyed the person I was trying to become. This has mentally destroyed the person that I wanted to be. I love him so much. I love him. I can't get his hug. I can't give it. I love you, baby girl. I cannot get that. I can't get that. It's nothing that can replace his hug, you know? So everybody keeps talking about, oh, well, justice because we found. Who justice is that? Like, is that society justice? That's not my justice.
Oh my gosh, folks. This is Christian conservatives. Please pray for her. Please pray for that girl, that God sends his Holy Spirit to be a comfort to her as she grieves. Please pray for her. Oh my gosh. But this is what I'm talking about. The left continues to push this idea that we are being hunted by the police when it is not the case. It is people within our own community that are causing havoc and wreaking havoc within these areas. It's not true what they are saying. This is heartbreaking that she had to go through this. But this is not unique. It's not a unique story. This is something that happens every day in Baltimore, in DC, in Philly, in Chicago. It's something that happens all the time. But they don't get the parade, the marches and the protests and the MSNBC pundits. Nobody's talking about her. It's only if the aggressor is a white person or a white cop.
What upsets me, this has been happening for years, and we've been calling it out. And the far left, they don't care about these stories. So I'm surprised she got airtime, which she deserved, because she's an actual victim. This is tragic, and I mean, God will grant her peace and be with her, because this is for years to come. And for the families that raised these young men who thought it was okay to take life so callously, those boys stole a car, first crime. This is probably not their first rodeo. They probably have a criminal rap sheet, all of them. Robbed 3 people first, then proceeded to hit him with a car, rob him, and leave him. It is so callous, but the left will actually say this is because those young men were victims of systemic racism. They were victims of their environment because they were poor kids in DC. No, they were vile human beings who had no decency and no reverence for life. They are products of what their parents either raised or didn't raise them to be, because we have degenerates raising degenerates, and I'm calling it what it is, and I don't care where they live or what color they are. And the left has got a lot of nerve to ignore this problem that we have seen for decades. And let me tie back to what we have with illegal aliens and the illegal surge of migrants. Now we have to pour our resources. Not only are they taking what will end up being billions of dollars. It will end up being billions when we come down to it. Millions of people will equal billions of dollars, because they've used from the housing to Medicaid to Medicare. They have constantly taken and drawn on our economy and our resources. And those resources should have gone to those communities, should have gone to the police forces to clean it up, should have gone to real enforcement and real judges, not left-wing lunatic judges, but that will have consequences for the young Black or Hispanic or white, young poor kids that are acting a fool in the streets and think they can get away with it because what was the magic number? He was 17. He's a juvenile. Lock him up for life. For life. This is not Monopoly. He should not, pass go, collect $200. No. They should be charged, fully charged. And I'm just sick of it. So I'm sick of our resources going to where it should never have gone under the Biden administration. But this happened years before. This happened years and years before. And the Black Lives Matter movement was a huge part of the problem, because they glorified and weaponized somebody who had no business, with George Floyd being a superstar, a hero, when he was a criminal.
Yeah.
It's just sick. And this poor girl is right. She lost her dad. For nothing. And nobody cares. And nobody's going to clean it up. And nobody's coming to her rescue or her aid. But Jesus, God, he is. And we will pray as a community for her.
Yeah. I've been praying, folks. We're asking your prayers for this young lady. I mean, I could feel the hurt and I could feel that she's lost. She's a loss. So we have to pray for her strength, for people, please. Well, we have some super chats here. We have Kung Fu CJ says, once this gets out, Blacks will learn who didn't want them to be citizens. Democrats. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kung Fu CJ, for your $5 super chat. All right, Chadwick. Oh, Chadwick with the $5 super chat says, this caused a visceral reaction. I see stuff like this, and if I had saw this when I would be in jail, the two would have come out of me quick. Yeah. Yeah, I agree there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chadwick. Chadwick is one of ours here in Metro Conservative Media. Thank you, Chadwick. Yeah, we gotta continue to pray, but folks, just wanted to give you, there are real world issues, real world, real life people that are affected by these decisions, and elections matter. And I really hope that people in these urban areas wake up.